Ladies and gentlemen. You know, it seems like every day there's multiple shootings, and these shootings always seem to be exactly the same. And the reason always seems to be exact reason. It's never a different reason. It's always the same. So this came out on NBC News. Black man's fatal shooting by white security guard at Tulsa motel leads to charges. So this is June 20th, 2020. A white security guard, and by the way, this man's name is Christopher Straight. A white security guard is facing manslaughter charges in the fatal shooting of a black man in a Tulsa motel parking lot earlier this month. The guard, Christopher Straight, was taken into custody June 6th and charged with first-degree manslaughter for the death of Carlos Carson that day, according to a Tulsa police statement and the police homicide unit, Brandon Watkins. Mm-mm-mm. Police were called to the Knights Inn around noon for a report of a shooting. Authorities said in a Facebook statement that Straight had been involved in an altercation with Carson. Based on our investigation, we discovered that the victim was walking past the suspect's vehicle when the suspect emerged and sprayed the victim with pepper spray, seemingly without warning, the statement says. So he comes jumping out of a vehicle and pepper spraying somebody because they walked past your vehicle? What kind of insane crap is that? Straight and Carson got into a fight, and Straight pulled out a pistol and shot Carson, who died at the scene, according to the police statement. So if you were in a car and somebody was just walking past your vehicle, then how could they have been a threat? How could that have been self-defense? You know, these folks sometimes create these situations, and then when they get beat up or somebody defend themselves against them, they pull out a pistol, because that's a cowardly thing to do, and then shoot and then act as if they were the victim in the whole thing. And this man was no victim in anything. How about staying in your car and minding your own business? If that man was just walking past your car and he was not bothering you in any kind of way, because this is what witnesses are saying, he just walked past the man's car. Oh, boy. Carson, 36, was a guest at the motel and was planning to book a room for another night when he went to speak with the manager about his car being vandalized. His brother, Anais Carson, told NBC News on Saturday. Carlos wanted the manager to look at the security footage, but the manager said he needed to contact the police, the brother said. Anais said his brother got upset and the two men exchanged words. Anais Carson, who is a Tulsa police officer, said he believes his brother was walking back towards his motel room when he was confronted by Straight. The shooting was captured on surveillance video. Lieutenant Watkins told NBC News in a phone interview Saturday that Straight was sitting in his truck talking with the owner of the motel when Carson walked by. Watkins said that Carson was minding his own business and wasn't making any threatening gestures or anything like that. You don't have to in America. These people got a persecution complex for real. You don't have to do anything to them for them to react the way that they do towards Black people. The security guard just stepped out and sprayed him, Watkins said. Carson threw a cup of coffee at Straight, and the two got into a physical altercation before Carson was shot. Straight claimed he shot Carson in self-defense. You were sitting in a car. This person was walking by. How the hell is that self-defense? Self-defense for what? Oh man, they always never mind. Let me just move on. He was being attacked, the police lieutenant said. So this is what this dude said as somebody was just walking past his car. How the hell is that an attack? You don't get to pick a fight and claim self-defense, Watkins added. Strait was booked into the Tulsa County Jail and was released after posting a $50,000 bond. That bond was way too low. $50,000 for killing somebody out of cold blood? That bond is a joke. According to Tulsa World, online court documents show that he has a court appearance scheduled for June 26. An attorney was not listed for him. The manager of the Knight's End did not immediately return a phone call seeking comment on Saturday. Anais Carson said the family is handling the death of his brother, a father of three, as best as they can. A funeral for Carlos, whom Anais said was a family man who enjoyed fishing, was held on Friday. So they already had his funeral. It was an unprovoked situation, Anais said. That's what makes it hard to really deal with. He said he wouldn't speculate on whether race was a factor in the shooting. Well, I'm speculating it. But the brother said he didn't deserve to be killed in that manner, and speaks to the climate and speaks to what has been going on in the country and why the country is in the state it is. Protests have been held across the country in response to the killing of African Americans, including George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Rayshard Brooks. A few weeks prior to the shooting, Strait was given a citation for pepper spraying a woman, Watkins says. So he just going buck wild with the pepper spray. The woman later declined to press charges. According to the Tulsa World, Strait was previously a sergeant with the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office and worked at the jail. He resigned in 2018 amid an internal investigation, the newspaper says. So this guy is nothing but trouble. He don't do nothing but cause problems everywhere he goes. The sheriff's office didn't immediately respond to a call requesting comment Saturday. 3 lawsuits were filed by inmates against Strait for his behavior while on duty, Tulsa World reported. All 3 suits were dismissed by courts, according to the Washington Post. Well, maybe you need to go back and look at those cases now, being that this man jumps out of a car and pepper sprays someone for walking past his vehicle, and then gets into a fight and sprays the man with bullets and then claims self-defense. You started the whole damn thing. When you start the whole damn thing, it ain't no self-defense, it ain't no stand your ground, it's none of those things. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.